this day, and I say, when idle living God did send forth my prophets in days of old, I say they were not popular people. For I say that most despised them, they destroyed them, they sought to do away with the words that they spoke that were sent from me. But I say that the truth of it is that it is me, the living God, who sent them forth to cry out against the rebellion, against the waywardness, against the sin of my own people, and likewise against the sin of those who were not of my people. Yet I say that I warned them nonetheless. And I say that my prophets have never been popular even until this day. I say, when you see the ones who have spread themselves out in proud array, who have acted as though they would remain forever, who are declaring peace and safety in the time of my wrath, no such ones are fools. For I say they are false prophets who are running according to their own understanding and their desire for gain. That is, they are not sent by me, nor do I, the living God, desire that you would pay heed unto them. For I say they are liars, deceivers, they are sent only to devour and destroy human souls. And I say they are workers of iniquity, for I say they love themselves, their own lives, their own way, and they are not loving me. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk uprightly, coming forth in me day by day. That is, I have called thee to be thankful for the truth, the light, the mercy that I give thee, ever directed in me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of truth and light, the way of mercy and hope, and the way of strength provided. And I say, when it is me that you look to in faith, in trust, in confidence, you will see that I ever guide thee forth. Yes, you will see that you will not be popular nor well received if you stand in the truth that I, the living God, do give unto thee. I say there are many in this wicked generation. I say they are adulterers, for I say they have given themselves to transgression against me. That is, they have given themselves to the way wherein they are abiding in the deceit of their own hearts. That is, they prefer the acceptance of man rather than standing in the truth that is found in me. And I say they go forth and try to cover others in the same deceit that they are in. I say you are living in a time of great infidelity, unfaithfulness, and lack of adherence unto me. That is, there are multitudes who have turned aside to the gods of the heathen, to the ways of worldliness, to the ways of filthiness, perversion, and I say they are loving it so. And I say it is because their hearts are far from me. I say that I, the living God, do know the condition of humankind at this time, and I say that I will give unto them exactly what they need. For I say, when men are stripped, made bare, and brought down from their high horse of pride, I say there are some who will repent. That is, they will be sorry for the multiplied sins they have committed before me, and I say they will seek their refuge in me. But I say the vast majority will only grow more hateful and more rebellious and spiteful and proud against me. But I say that I, the living God, am fully justified in ventilating my wrath upon them. For I say it is me, the living God, who does display my anger, my sore displeasure with all of those who go a-whoring from me. And I say, when men will give themselves to the multitude of other gods, they are giving themselves to lies. Now I say that every idol worshiper upon this earth is in contempt for me. That is, they are serving those things that they have made, that they have brought forth through their generations, that are nothing but deceit. And I say, yet within their conscience they know that they are not satisfied. They know also they are not in me. For I say that I put within every man, every woman, the knowledge that I am. And I say, whether they will accept that and face it or not, it is true nonetheless. And I say that everyone who is worshiping idols is a shame unto me. And I say, when you see a nation that once knew of me and had the knowledge of who I am, very open and direct, and yet they have departed unto idols, I say they are more accountable unto me. That is, because they've turned to darkness, they've turned to fabrication, they've turned to invention, and they have rejected the truth. I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, am of course pouring out in my wrath and my fury. And I say the more that men give themselves to idols, the more that the same will increase. For it is day by day that I'm revealing and exposing how angry I am with the sons of men. I say this day that I, the living God, do call my own people to keep their vision single, that is, upon me. They are not meant to get eyes for the world and the adulteries that are raging in the land. That is, they are not meant to ogle the ways of the heathen, the idol worshippers, who can do nothing except self-destruct. But I say that my people are meant to keep single in their vision upon me, ever cherishing the mercies that I provide. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk circumspectly. I say that I've called thee to walk uprightly. I say that I've called thee to be coming forth in me. That is, ever thankful, made glad that it is me, the living God, who has given thee the privilege to be uplifted in my life. I say that I've called thee to be thankful, made glad that I do purpose thee, that you can be instructed day by day in me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is righteousness and truth, blessedness and strength and mercy provided. I say, therefore, this day be glad that I give to thee the light upon thy path, that you can indeed be guided by me. And I say, be thankful that the purpose that I have for thee is truth and light, strength and hope and peace always. I say, be thankful that I will keep thee covered in the time of my wrath revealed, as long as you keep your vision upon me. That is, as long as you stay in the way that I provide thee, you will indeed be covered by me. But I say, if any man or woman will veer out of my way and go in the way whereby they incur my wrath, then they are the ones responsible for the same. For I say that I, the living God, am perfectly just in all of my judgments, and I say that those who receive my wrath are worthy of the same. You may think in your own humanistic way that there is an excuse, a justification for disobedience, but the truth of it is that there is none. For I say, when I, the living God, have set the pathway before my people, I say they are meant to stay true and faithful in the same. And I say, when I, the living God, have given the way wherein my people are meant to abide, to walk, and keep their vision upon me, that is what I expect of them. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to go in the way of fools, and likewise be damned in the same. But I say that I call thee to come forth in the way of my life, ever thankful that it is me, the living God, who will give thee the truth, the light, the blessedness, the strength, the mercy always. I say that I call thee to continue to keep yourselves ever before me, seeking to obey. I say, do not compare yourselves with the lawless Babylonians who are hell-bound, but I say instead be comparing yourselves unto me. That is, are you seeking to obey me in what I ask thee, and come forth well-pleasing unto me? I say this day that I, the living God, do not intend that men would be damned, but I say they bring it to themselves. For I say, when men will choose in opposition to me, I say they show their contempt towards me. I say you are living in a time when men have flaunted themselves in contemptuous pride and arrogance and rebellion against me and literal hatred for my way. And I say they daily exhibit more and more and more of the rebellion that is ruling their lives. Now stop and consider, if I, the living God, do give thee a word of correction, a word of admonishment and instruction, be quick to accept the same. That is, be quick to bow down and repent of places where you have deviated from me. For I say it is easy within your own self to justify disobedience, but it is not justified before me. For I say it is me, the living God, who does desire and require of my own that they would come forth rejoicing in me. I say this day, be glad that I, the living God, do give to thee the way that is truth, the way that is light, and the way that is mercy. And I say, when you will be partaking of all that I give thee, of course you are guided in the blessedness of who I am. And I say, you will be given the light upon thy path, for it is me, the living God, who is ever present unto thee. But I say that the disobedient, the wayward, the careless fools are receiving the fool's reward. I say you are living in a time when men have sought to reduce me to the point that I am a worthless Santa Claus, a ball in a bag of mush that they may lay on and do with whatever they please. That is, they think that I am ever full of sweetness and love towards them in their reprobate, filthy, and abominable states. They think that I'm never angered or grieved. They think that I must tolerate all of their misbehavior and keep on loving them. But I say that the thing they have reimaged is nothing but a configuration of men's imagination and wishful thinking. For I say that the truth of it is, I am still the God of vengeance, and I say that I do repay. And I say, when those who claim that they are my people will be continuing and continuing and continuing in their backslidings, in their abuses, in their hatred towards me, then I, the living God, will ventilate upon them. And I say that I likewise will ventilate upon the sinners who are damned because of their misbehaviors towards me. For I say it is the time that I, the living God, will reveal unto the sons of men my wrath and manifestations that they have never seen. For I say that I'm thoroughly disgusted with the way that men have turned, with the way that they have gone, and the way that they have taken. For I say they have taken up behaviors that are so vile, so corrupt, so wicked before me, that I say they are utter fools. And I say they have degraded themselves to the class of being worse or lower than beasts. I say they are animals before me. And all the while they are not ashamed, but rather they are proud and exhibiting the same. That is, they are ever flaunting that they are proud of their abominations before me. Now how long must I tolerate? I say that the time is finished, and I say that my wrath is at hand. And there are those who will claim that I do not behave in such a way, but how can they explain? That is, how can they explain the signs, the wonders, the miracles of wrath that I am pouring forth? And how can they do away with the fact that it is me, the living God, who will punish and punish and punish the ones who are guilty before me? Now stop and consider that I, the living God, have patiently waited upon men to repent, to turn from their wicked ways. I have sent my prophets unto them. And instead of them receiving the words of truth and life, the words of warning sent by my prophets, I say they have mocked and scoffed and made light of the same. I say they have held my prophets in contempt, seeking to murder and do away with them. And I say in the process they have proven themselves to be nothing but empty-headed and utter fools. I say now they are the ones who are going to be receiving the fool's reward, because they would not receive my warning, they would not receive my call to repent. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do indeed love humankind, elsewise I would never mess with them. That is, I would simply destroy them when they displease me, but I say instead I labor long. But I say they do not even appreciate my mercy nor my loving kindness that they have lived under. They think they are worthy of the same. Now stop and consider, when I, the living God, do withdraw my mercy, when I withdraw my covering, what is it that men turn unto? I say they turn to all manner of reprobate, vile, polluted, and contaminated behaviors that will cause them to be utterly destroyed. I say this day you are living in a time when men are going to be receiving the just retribution of their abominations. And I say, when you see my retributive justice, you are not meant to have pity upon them. But I say you are meant to know, understand, and realize that they reap what they sow. And you are also meant to realize that their generations are likewise cursed because they continue in sin. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever expected that my own prophets would be continually rejected, and yet they are. And I say it is because men would rather trust in their own understanding, would rather trust in the voices of demons than trust in the message I send unto them. That is, they are ever despising and hating and seeking to violate the truth. And I say that the consequence is they've gone in a way that will prove to be the damnation of their souls. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to be proud and contemptuous. I never called thee to be hateful and mean towards me, but I say that I called thee to be thankful unto me. And I say that I called thee to know that it is me that you can continue to look unto and believe. I say that I called thee to know that I am the one who will ever direct thee, instruct thee, and guide thee forth, for yes, you are mine. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to thee tender mercy, uplift thee, direct thee, and guide thee forth. It is me, the living God, who will show thee that I am indeed the one who is able, as you continue hoping in me. I say this day it is not the time to stray, it is not the time to flirt with that forbidden unto thee. But I say it is a time to walk circumspectly, to walk uprightly, coming forth in the truth that I provide. And I say it is a time to be thankful that it is me, the living God, who does direct thee, correct thee, and guide thee forth in the way of my blessedness, my truth, and my life. For I say you do not need to be under the wrath, but I say that I will give mercy unto thee as you remain in me. For I say that to be under my wrath is a horrid, terrible thing, and many shall have the same revealed unto them. I say, give thanks, give praise.
In the city, you had to go up one-way streets because they were all blocked with water.